So we're here at the Dublin Tech Summit and I've grabbed Ray from Writer's Game to talk to me a little bit about what you do and why you think it's important to be at an event like this.
Well, I think coming to an event like this is very important because you can't sit at home and expect your company to work and company to develop. You really have to be out there meeting people. It's great to have a good social media following and interactions.
Is that really important when people say you should have a good social? Is it really the basis of any company like that to drive business?
For sure, because you make some of the best connections that you can through social media. If you're talking to people in the United States, or you can meet, but what I'm trying to say is you can meet people through the smallest of interactions, through social media, and you never know where those connections are going to go. But it's not just that as well. If you can help others and inspire others to do very well in their business, or even to just get going in that business, it will come back on you and it will reward you more than you can imagine.
Ray, tell us what you do. What exactly is Writer's Game?
Well, I'm an author. I write thrillers, and I knew a lot of people in the publishing world, in the computer game world, and TV. I thought, well, how can I break into any of those industries? And so the idea came that I said, well, I'll create an event, a 2-day masterclasses in New York, where we bring the leading industry writers from virtual reality, computer games, from TV, from publishing, and comics as well. Now it's growing bigger. And they will talk at the event, and we will show people who are new or experienced how to get into those industries, how to tell a really good story that will sell, great creative content, but how do I move from writing computer games, the story,
so it's like Comic-Con but for writers.
For writers. Similar, yeah, but we have masterclasses, and we'll teach you how to write great story, how to get into those industries, but how to move from one to the other.
Sounds excellent, but when are you bringing Writer's Game to Dublin for like a 10-day event?
Okay. Well, originally the idea was to have Writer's Game in New York for our launch. But Mingo Coin, which has just launched their ICO today, are our first sponsor, and they invited me here, and they said, well, can you have the event in New York? Oh, in Dublin rather. So we're going to shift everybody from New York to Dublin, it looks like in November. But with our event happening again in New York in April and May. But we have great speakers. We have the writers from Breaking Bad, from Game of Thrones. We've got Vince Gilligan's company, Jeff Miller, who has Interrogate. They're coming over to talk as well. We've got some incredible people at it, and who are going to pass on the knowledge. In the morning, it'll be a class for everybody to tell a great story, but how to be a good business person at that as well, and how to make money. And in the afternoon, we'll have breakaway groups for people who want to write game narrative design. We'll have a workshop for 4.5 hours with Jessica Slewinski and Toya Finley. They're coming, they're big names in the industry. They'll do a workshop, and then the other workshops will be based on comics, the other workshop will be based on the publishing world, and the other one's on screenwriting. So there'll be something for everybody, and we want to give tools to the new writers, but sharpen the tools for experienced people.